So our documentary sort of arose out of an idea to sort of look at the situation that we were in as international students and sort of coming together and look at what we had in common and I guess wanting to share our experiences of coming to London. Um,
Yeah, and we're all coming from different corners in the world, so we have completely different weather back in our countries. So it was basically the process of how we would prepare to coming to such a fashion icon city, like London. It's known for its fashion week, Oxford Street. I mean, it's one of the main tourist attractions, I guess.
so with that idea, we sort of moved towards looking at what dressing for London meant to us, whether it was a personal or I guess our idea of coming to such a big city and how we could convey that to the audience in, I guess, a way that was intimate and kind of personal at the same time.
When I think of London, I think of rain, cold weather, anything that has to do with winter. So when I was packing and coming here, all I took with me were basically winter clothes. Even though it's like technically autumn, but I still got heavy clothes with me just because I know it's much, much, much colder than where I'm originally from. So when I was walking the other day into the Harrow campus, I saw this guy wearing a camouflage pants and a pink coat over it with an orange scarf, and I'm like, wow, he has some balls. Like, who can pull that off? No one can wear that except in London. Like, and no one really cares. It's just they're like expressing themselves through their clothes. Like most of the things I would wear here, I wouldn't be able to wear back home anyway. So, which I love because I get to express myself here differently, which I think just like brings up everything in London fashion together.
When I packed for London, I was thinking of course, the weather. So I did bring coats and long jackets and boots. But when I got here, I just looked at how everyone dressed, and it inspired me to want to express myself more through the way that I dress. I've always been really expressive in the way that I dress. I usually like bold colors and bold clothes. At my home school, everyone's always in sweatpants, and if you even wear like a maxi dress, people think that you're overdressed. But coming to London, there's like no such thing as being overdressed. And they don't even do it like on purpose. They just are the way they are, and that's just how I want to be, I guess.
Coming here, it's sort of been both life-affirming and interesting at the same time because I've been able to both see that it is such a fashion capital of the world, but at the same time, it's people don't blink an eye to what people wear, and yet so refined at the same time, a uniform of sorts. But I think in the way I've sort of been able to see and change my style already in the last month, I still want to sort of finesse what kind of style I like to move into. And I think that's the beauty of being exposed and around such a high concentrate of fashion, that it means I'm on the cusp of starting to grow. And that's because I'm in such a city that's so vibrant as London.
People, I think, back home are so judgmental, whereas here, never would have bought a leather jacket, but here I am buying a leather jacket. You walk down the street and people are wearing what they want to wear because it makes them feel good about themselves. And I think for me, that is just such an inspiration to go home and continue to want to express myself. I just think I've learned to accept myself just because of the way London has taught me to act and think.